everybody? Here again tonight. It's a new night, cold as hell, in the garage. But in preparation, so I'm doing a winter project on the bike here, 1974 Ironhead, as you probably know already. Maybe you don't. But I got these old bars. They're kind of like a buckhorn style, and see right now I have these drag bars which I've been rocking, and they're really cool. They're comfortable and whatnot. I'm not super comfortable, but they they work. They handle really well. But I would like to change the bars I'd like to put those bars on them, see how it goes. I thought about just getting some risers for this, a little bit taller, but you know what? I think I'm just gonna switch to those bars just for fun. Why not? And I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna delete my blinkers because I don't use them. I may get rid of these shift houses, or whatever you call them. Yeah, I'm not too sure yet. These signal houses, whatever. These switch housings. Excuse me, switch housings. So you have your starter button. I may reroute the starter button. I may just keep this one, get rid of this one. So I don't really use my horn. Well, I also have this is my headlight, rather. That's something to think about. But definitely what I gotta do is I gotta take these off, and I want to try getting the grips off. This is my throttle. This one's just fixed. And the problem that I'm thinking is when you're gonna change your bars, especially if you're gonna raise them up, these cables, your throttle cables may not be long enough. And another issue is that, well, first off, you're gonna need to reroute everything, all of your wires, which are they're internal in the bar itself. Everything's gonna have to be pulled out. That means you're gonna have to break the solders. And another thing to remember is that you may have to extend your wires. Yeah. So I think the only thing I really want to do tonight is see if I could get this handlebar, get this grip off, this throttle grip. I don't know how this is gonna come off, but I'm gonna find out. I don't know if it's glued or I don't know what it is, but yeah, we're gonna see. And then the next thing is gonna be opening these up and heating the solders up, I guess, and breaking them. Who knows? We're gonna find that out as we go along. But yeah, right now my first thing is I'm going to remove this two. I believe there's two. There might be. Yeah, there's just two of them. These cables are already loosened. There's two cables. One of them is for the throttle itself, and then one of them is like a return cable. So I'm just gonna remove these two Allens. It's a really small. I'm not exactly certain what's gonna happen when I remove these. This thing might just go falling down. Basically, these cables are they're routed through the front of the fork here, and they just come out. The cables are done because the carburetor has been removed. Trying to put that. Let's see if this falls off. Here, let me get right back to you. I'm gonna use two hands. Yeah, so I got this off. This is this top piece, which goes on right there. This comes off. And then there's a bottom piece where the cables go into. Just gonna put that up to the side. Well, let me put this one there. Now, this is interesting. So, you got one cable that comes this way, and then you got your other cable here. So this cable, let me try to find out which one this is. This cable, which goes in the back. See, it gets lost here. Okay, it's this one. It's this one. So if I'm correct, this is your return cable. And then this one, which goes in the front over the top. This one, almost positive, this is the actual throttle cable. This one's in better shape. Yeah, so basically, okay, so yeah, when you pull it this way, back towards you, like giving it throttle. Okay, interesting. So when you pull it, when you twist it, you get gas. And then when this one, interesting. This one's gonna pull it back. So you go like this, or maybe it's the other way around. Huh. I guess it doesn't even, I guess we're gonna figure that out later. So these cables, they're held in these little ferrules. Which literally, it's okay, so this cable goes into this little groove. Sorry, this cable goes into this little groove. And then the ferrule just goes in. Now these are not fixed. These will fall off. So let me remove this one. They're easy enough to just pull out. Wait, it goes out through the side. You don't pull outwards, you gotta put it in the side. Okay. Now this should just come off. Oh shit. So they will fall off. Sorry. So I lost one of them. It's right here. Oh yeah, I see. I see. So this just goes. It just goes on there. So you know what? Let's see, I lost the other one slid down. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tape them just so that I don't lose them. And they're probably replaceable, but why replace them? We don't have to. So I'm gonna get right back to you in a second. So yeah, this. Oh yeah. Okay. So this was about here. It's kind of just lined up. As you saw, this is just gonna come right off. Real easy. Well, this thing's the plastic's a little chewed up a little bit, but it's still functions just fine. I wrapped this up myself because the rubber was kind of getting a little beat. But all right, that was easy. That was fun. Definitely a little grease. A little old grease on there. Now it's gonna be this one. this is the one that's going to be a little difficult. Now, what I'm going to do, I believe this is the correct size. All right, what I want to do is I'm going to put the bike, I'm going to level the bike out, I'm going to even the handlebars out, and then I'm going to see what I can do about this one. So give me 1 second. So I just loosen these up. I'm not going to open them up right now. I just want to loosen it enough so that I can just move this out of the way. Yeah, now this is not, I don't know. I think this might be glued on. Let me check. Let me try. Let's see. Let me hold on. I'll get this thing out of the way more. Yeah, this is not gonna come off very easy. I think it might be glued. I'm not certain. I'm definitely gonna have to try to get something down in there and work its way out. Let's see what we got. I'll get right back to you. Yeah, so I pulled the housing back a little bit, and it reveals there's like a rubber interior to this thing. Now look, see, if I twist it, I literally just, I don't even twist the handle. I'm twisting this rubber underneath this, and this doesn't do anything. But it kind of looks like I actually was able to get it going a little bit. I was able to work it a little bit with a screwdriver, which is what I heard. I can't really do it with one hand. You see? See, I could actually work. I could get under the rubber a little bit. And then I got some Goo Gone, whatever. Some. Oh, wait, look at that. See, it's an illusion. This pushes this away and it looks like it's moving that. But, I think I moved it like a tiny bit. But I'm not really certain. But I'm going to just keep at it. And, you see, I could wiggle it, which is a good sign. If it's wiggling, that's a good sign. Okay, I'm trying to keep at it. Yeah, let's see if I get this damn thing off. So yeah, I just ended up taking off this half of this housing, and I started whacking this thing. With this mallet, and I got it to come off. Oh shit. Now I did a little damage to the handlebars, but that's okay. See if I could pull it off. Oh. Yeah, she's coming. There we go. Huh. I got lucky. Did a little damage to the rubbers. Just a little damage. But, all in all, this thing is still usable. What did I do? Yeah. Wow. I did some significant damage. Terrible, but significant. But yeah, so I guess that's how you do that. That's how you take that off. So next step is to remove to disconnect the wires from the switch from the switches. There's 3 switches. There's a high, low beam. And then there's these 2 little button switches. Now, this one right here, which I think was my horn. Well, let me think about this. Hold on. This was my right directional. This is my left directional. That's my horn. This is my high-low. High-low being the most important. So, the directional has got a green and a purple wire. Now this horn button is shot. Just broke. It's probably already broken. And what is that? It's a black wire and an orange wire. I'm not exactly certain if they go in a specific spot or whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's probably just the way it is. That's done. Now, I'm thinking that I may just cut these, because really, it's not the end of the world. Now, to the high-low, we got 3 wires. A yellow. What is that? All right, here we go. A yellow, which goes to the top. A pale yellow, which goes in the middle. And then the blue, which goes in the bottom. Now, I think I may unscrew those 2 screws, and just maybe I'll be able to pull the, there's like probably a plate off from the switch itself, because that switch is probably fine. It works. So, yeah, maybe I'll try just doing that. I'm gonna try unscrewing this, see what happens. So yeah, I just unscrewed it. That's really cool looking. And so basically, look, it screws into the housing itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same for this one. There's just 1 screw. I'm gonna take it off and then proceed. So from the bottom 2 switches, there is this little plate, which kind of holds them together from the back. And then there was this little screw. The bigger one is for the top switch, and the other one is right in here. I'm gonna put these in a baggie. Put those in a baggie so I don't lose them with this thing. Now these are still stuck in place, and it looks like these contacts kind of want to break off a little bit. Not certain. So I got one of them off. It's actually really easy. So it's literally, oh God, help me. So it's literally just this little, so this goes into the housing, this back part, which is broken. It has the solders in it, the contacts. And then this tip, God, it's just a little button. You know what I mean? Just a little button. And that one's shot, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. They got these little buttons. I was keeping it on there. So what you do is you see this little groove, you push it out, and then you just take something and you just pry it off. I'm probably gonna just replace both of these ones. So here's the front cover to the housing. So as you can see, it's not original hardware. Bosch, you know, who would have known that Bosch even makes these? This is definitely old school, but not original. I'm gonna go ahead and put those in a baggie. See, now I have access to my wires. Let me just get rid of this. yeah, so these ones already broke. Sorry, these ones already broke off. This one is still on. Probably just cut these, to be honest. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them. And then maybe I'll cut these too. I might just get a new one of these. Think about it. I think I'm just gonna cut it though. And then I'll be that for that side at least. And then I'm gonna have to do this side, which I'm gonna be careful with because this is my starter button, etc. Actually, this is my starter button, believe it or not. This is my right directional. Yeah, let me just remember that. It's the kill switch, and this is the starter. So I went ahead and cut them. So just to recap, it's this the black and the orange were to one switch. The green and the purple are, I believe, are for the directional. And my high and my lows. So if it was like this, the blues on the bottom, the pale yellows in the middle, and the bright yellows at the top. I'm about to go ahead and cut these now. Yeah, so I went ahead and cut out the ends of these wires and see how they're fed from right here. See that? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this while also pulling down here. You see there she goes right now. So basically they come out of the frame and they're just wired right up there, or fed right up there. Oh, they're coming. Oh, yep, there she blows. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this one right here. And then we can find out how much room we have. And you know what? I may as well go ahead and do this one quick too. Screw it. The first thing I'm gonna do with this is, oh shit. Well, it's official. So yeah, this was like this, and these were basically fed. They were just tucked down through here, if I'm correct. No big deal. And then they were actually zip tied, I believe, somewhere here, or they were zip tied onto here. I don't remember, but so we could get this going, so I could be done for the night. I'm just gonna get this going. So, by the way, brake fluid has been drained. I drained it already. Hold on. I need to hold this up. You know what? I'm gonna do this with two hands. I'm gonna get back to you. Yeah, so this comes right off. I got the mirror still on it, but for all intents and purposes, I'm just gonna rest that right there right now. You know, why not? Ain't hurting nobody. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, so what do we got here? So what we got here? This is the kill switch. typically like a tannish wire at the top, a pale yellow in the middle there, and then that's a black. It's a black wire adjacent to the yellow. I don't know if that's everything. Well, we got 2 other wires in here. I mean, 2 other switches. So the starter button. Oh, check that out. Oh, check this out. So the starter button has a black wire, which I think, if I'm correct, it goes directly to the starter motor. And then see, it's hard, I don't know if it's focusing. There's a thicker gauge wire which goes directly from the start button to the kill switch. That's that black wire. And I guess that's how it kills it. What else do we got? This is the right turn. Well, the right turn signal. It's got a green. It's got a green and a brown. Interesting. So, it almost looks like this is that's another wire that's supposed to go to that kill switch. But in my understanding, I mean, this kill switch works. Cool. Yeah. So, how interesting. All right. I'm just going to take the plates off of that and get this thing going. Yeah, more progress. Plate. Yeah. All this just came off. Real easy. Yeah, by the way, this is when the kill switch is off. This is when the kill switch is on. Meaning the bike will run right now. If this is down, the bike won't run. Yeah, there's definitely an extra prong. Not certain what that's for. You can see how this is to this. So it's a black wire. This is a thicker gauge. Brown and yellow. And then this is brown and green. You can tell that one is kind of garbage. This will probably come right off. I'm just gonna cut these. See, yep. Some wires are ready to be pulled. And these are ones right here. Goodbye. Which one is this? It's this one right here. Just pull this out from here. Oh shit. Oh god. Ah. Not good. Not good, not good. Look what just happened. Yeah. Not good. I can fix this though. And the last thing for me to do is remove these 4 screws. You may be wondering what this plate is here. Now, believe it or not, this is upside down. This is supposed to be up like this piece. And this is a tachometer mount. And there's a rubber seal that goes here. And then it comes up like this. I deleted the tack because it wasn't working properly. And I ended up just using it as decoration. Mainly because these 2 screws, they're longer to accommodate this bracket. So if I delete it, I need to cut the screws or get smaller ones, shorter ones. Because there's also these spacers here, and there's washers. That creates the problem. It's custom. I mean, there's ways of fixing this, but you know, it's just an easier fix. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove these, and pull the bars off, and that'll be that. I'm gonna address the situation from there. Whoopsie daisy. Nice and easy.
Trying to laugh, but it's not working, so. These sounds right now. Gosh, Lord. Jeez. Going to run here. Alright.
You know what? Let me just take this one off. What's gonna happen is this is gonna fall down. Spacer. Just putting this down over here, out of my way. Get rid of that spacer. And you see this mount is original for the most part. Well, I believe. And it is unchromed, which I think is really cool. I actually found one of these chromed at a swap meet, and for some reason I didn't buy it. I probably should have bought it to go with all the other chrome on this bike. Oops, she came right off. Put that down for now. And for the first time, wow. These things are fucking... the seas down there. Anybody need drag bars? Yes, sir. I'm gonna put this to the side. Well, I'm gonna replace them with these ones here. That was kind of cool. These ones are so much bigger. Oh wow. Yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna let me go like this. It's so much wider. These are really cool. I'm going to put the phone down, and I'm gonna try fitment on these, see how it feels in my hand and whatnot. I angle them correctly. I'll get right back to you. So yeah, right off the bat, I like these bars way more. They're way comfortable, way more comfortable, and so far, I mean, the clutch I'm checking is not really an issue. I either have to reroute it on the outside of the fork, or I think I could maybe reroute it through here, bring it up and get it to around here. The brake cables I haven't checked. The wires I'm gonna have to extend a little bit and then feed them through. That's not a huge issue. What else? The throttle cables, I'm about to check right now. That is going to be the kicker. That is going to be the kicker. Probably going to have to reroute these. Or... So wait, let me put the old put this over here. This would be right here. So it's definitely going to be a reroute, but I don't think there's going to be any issue. I don't think there's going to be any issue with this at all. Throttle cable seems to check out. Yeah, and the wires are an easy fix. Oh, this is the kicker. This is the kicker. So this is definitely gonna need Well, I need my front brake. Could delete it, but that's not really an option. What I'm gonna have to do, I mean, this is just a hose. Just gonna need to get a longer hose. Cut it. However this works, yeah. It's not the end of the world. That's a little bit of an issue right there. But so yeah, these are the things that entail putting on a new handlebars. I can actually bring these down a little more, but I like the way these look. I like the way they feel, rather. Really wide. Really wide. Very comfortable. Well, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night.